Hi guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to add in-game overlay while using OBS Studio. I know this sounds impossible since OBS Studio doesn't have this feature as of making of this video. Hope they will add that feature in the future because it's a really useful feature. To a lot of us who don't have two monitors or can't afford that type of setup. These are the steps you need to take to achieve this. The first thing we need to do is install Streamlabs OBS if you don't already have one. Sign up with your streaming platform to Streamlabs OBS. Change some settings to make Streamlabs OBS take less resources on our computer. We will enable in-game overlay to be used for OBS Studio. Then afterwards we will create hotkeys to make it so much easier to make the chat pop up, and we can reposition with the hotkey so we don't have to open Streamlabs OBS all the time. Alright, first we're gonna go, you have to install it from here, streamlabsobs.com. I already have an account with them, so if you don't have one already, just sign up. All you need to do is sign up with your streaming platform. If you have YouTube, sign up with YouTube. If you have Twitch, sign up with Twitch. And if you have any other streaming platforms, hopefully they support it as well. So it's free, so you just download Streamlabs OBS from their website. After you finish downloading the Streamlabs OBS and you signed up and everything, then all you have to do is make sure you just put everything on mute. Just put the sound on mute and the microphone sound on mute, just in case things want to happen when you're streaming. You don't want any echo or anything like that. I know you're thinking that you don't want to use two OBS programs as it will take a lot of resources on your computer, but don't worry, I know a way to make Streamlabs OBS take so much less resources than you'd expect. Less than 1% CPU usage to be more specific, I promise. Now what we will do is make Streamlabs OBS do so much less work than it should do. So now we are gonna look for advanced, then we're gonna set processing priority to idle. Alright, set it to idle. Don't set it to any of these, just idle. We don't want it doing any work whatsoever. Then we're gonna go to game overlay. Make sure you enable it from here. Make sure it is enabled. Then we're gonna say show chat. Just reposition it, and you can use this to show recent events. Obviously we need the hotkey so we can display the chat. If I press insert, it's gonna show the chat from my Twitch. Then afterwards we can create hotkeys to make sure to insert it so we don't have to open Streamlabs OBS all the time. To create hotkeys, all we have to do is manage toggle in-game overlay. So my one is insert and toggle over positioning. I'm gonna make it delete so I can work with it without really opening Streamlabs OBS all the time. All I have to do is open it once, then minimize it. Obviously I forgot to tell you guys, for this to take effect you have to minimize Streamlabs OBS, otherwise it's going to be taking some resources from you. Like you can see right now, my CPU is being used. I don't want it to be used at all. I want Streamlabs OBS to take so much less resources, so we're going to make it take less than this. For this to happen, I'm going to show you what you can do. You can see how much resources Streamlabs OBS is taking. Right here it's taking 2.3. Now if we minimize it, it should take less resources than that because it's going to go to idle. See, it's going 0.4, 0.1. I know it's going up and down, but for the main part it's staying down. The numbers staying really low, so that's what you wanted to do, because we're not going to be using it. We're only going to be using is in-game feature. That's it. Alright, so make sure you keep it minimized. Your hotkeys, you can make it anything. Mine is insert to show chat and delete to move it around so I can position it. So I'm not even opening Streamlabs. I'm just messing around with in-game overlay. Now whenever you are streaming using OBS Studio, you can just open up Streamlabs OBS and press the hotkey for the in-game overlay you've set. You have more features here. You can make it less transparent. You can play around with the opacity. Also, I forgot to tell you guys, make sure you set it to performance mode here. Performance mode here. When you set it to performance mode, it's going to take less resources even more. Alright, always minimized. Then you can use the chat feature. You can manage it using your hotkeys. Alright, that's the end of this tutorial on how to use an in-game overlay with OBS Studio. Hope you guys enjoyed. Alright, take care. Bye bye.